What's up, guys? This video is a little bit out of the ordinary. We have an unboxing today, but it's a different unboxing. It's an unboxing that I have never done on this channel before. Reason being, what's in this package is something out of the ordinary for this channel. I have a question. Have anyone been involved in a transaction where you and another party agreed on a price, walked away, you have 24 hours to fulfill your agreement. Within those 24 hours, the seller and the buyer both have time to think. And in the sales world, which is what I am, a salesperson, there's something called buyer's remorse. When someone goes out there and buys something, they have time to think about it before they pay for it. You call up for a payment. Guess what? Their wife doesn't want it. They have to buy new blinds. It's tax season. It's whatever it may be. Any excuse in the book. They change their mind. You have to resell the entire thing. You don't want to force it down anyone's throat. If they don't want the product, God bless, salute, see you later. Similar situation happened to me this week, and the ironic thing, my last video, I was talking about smart contracts. Not that I know what it is, but I believe a smart contract is once it's written up or once it's confirmed, that's it, it's done. You cannot have buyer's remorse. You can't change your mind. Everything gets executed. Well, in the real world, and again, I don't even know if that's what it means, but in the real world, I'm going to give you a transaction that I did for Thursday morning. I went onto a website. Knowing Friday I wanted to make a video, so I wanted to buy some coins. Usually I can go right online, purchase from 10 different places, pay around the same price, have them shipped. Maybe it'll sometimes take a month, sometimes take a week. However, I'm looking around at different places locally to see if I like any places locally. Found a place that I believed I like, and I've purchased around $20,000 probably already. And after tax dollars, mind you, from my own, from my personal account after I get paid. So I pay myself once a month, and our month is up. So Thursday, oh man, I can't believe that just happened. I apologize about that. So Thursday, I go online. Thursday and Fridays are my busiest days, and right now my business is picking up. Thank goodness it is picking up. It started from scratch. Up to Corona was making a living, much better than what I was. Then it came to a crashing halt. Now it's been a year after Corona, a little longer, and it's coming back, and it's coming back strong. And I have to tell you, I am a little nervous. This is a different topic. I am a little nervous because when things start getting good, I actually start getting nervous that things could end. I don't know how many people feel that way, but I feel that way. That's something, I don't want to sabotage myself, or nothing's going to happen anyway. However, in back of my head, God forbid, I want to save as much as I can, as quick as I can. So God forbid something does happen, I'm prepared. For those of you that haven't been in any kind of dramatic event in your life where you weren't able to work and you had to go through your savings, it's a terrible experience. Terrible experience. And being that somewhere in my subconscious mind, it pops up every once in a while, and I don't want it to happen again. And obviously I have no control over what happens with your health. No one does, I guess. I mean, you want to be as healthy as possible, but any freaking can happen. You can wake up with the rarest thing tomorrow, and that's it, game over. So in the back of my head, I get worried about that sometimes. When things are starting to go good, I'm starting to save money. I could probably, once my taxes are done, I could probably go get approved for a mortgage for a house, even though that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy an investment property. That's the whole purpose of saving and filling up these roles. However, Thursday morning, I send an email out. Do you have any to a local coin shop, LCS, I think they call it. I'm not really sure. Do you have any half-ounce eagles? No response. So I said to myself, that's just a stupid thing. I mean, yeah, of course I do. I have 10. I have 3. They're probably saying to themselves, what kind of question is that? So I went to their website Thursday around 2 o'clock. I don't know. being that they didn't respond, and I sent an email on their website, on their website, just saying, do you have, when I was a little more specific, would you have 5 half-ounce Eagles in stock? And they responded, yes, we have 5 half-ounce Eagles in stock. I said, great, thank you very much. Can you please send me an invoice? And that's what they did. They sent me an invoice with wiring instructions, not that I need it, because I've already wired the money a few times. So this was Thursday night, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I don't know how many of you could send, I don't know how many of y'all could send payments out at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday via wire or ACH. I can't, and I do ACHs for a living, and wires. There's a cutoff that we have, and unfortunately that's past the cutoff. However, I never stopped to think that I was locked in for a price. However, I would honor it no matter what. So if I decided to say, listen, I don't want that anymore, and they said, okay, we locked you in Thursday, because this happened to me with SD Bullion, and or AppMax, one of them, I don't remember, it was a while ago. It happened once, and I didn't understand it, but they explained it to me, and I fully understood it. Really no different than stocks. When I was a stockbroker, if someone purchased a stock, we would have to FedEx them. We would have to get a check FedEx to us overnight. They have like 10 days to get it in. Otherwise, at the whatever, you have to sell the position out. And if the position's down, the broker take a hit. And if I'm the broker, I would take a hit. So in a gold shop, even though they're long already, the position, they have it in stock. It's not like they're buying it from the mint, shipping it to me. So they have it in stock. But whatever the case may be, if I lock myself in and it drops and I don't want it, well, obviously if it drops, you would want it, but if it goes up or down, it doesn't make a difference. If I don't want it and if there's a difference and it's a deficit, I'm going to do the right thing and just send them the money for the hit. This way and I could order from them again in the future. However, this was a little strange. And again, I'd like to know if this has ever happened to anyone. I get the invoice Thursday night. I cut the name out. There's no reason. 5. Quantity 5. Half-ounce Eagles. 5,100. 1,020. So that's 15% above spot. Whatever spot was, I have no idea, nor do I care. That was Thursday night. Friday afternoon, early afternoon, I think. Maybe it was Friday late morning. I'm not really sure. I get an email. Mr. Frisone, these things are very hard to get. Where with a place to get them, you know that. Spot price is up again, so now your price is, and they sent me an invoice in that email for like another $150. I don't know exactly how much. I can't open the email anymore. Maybe they deleted it. I have no idea. But at first, I didn't think anything of it. I just kept working because I knew I was sending the wire out as soon as I get a chance. Then I'm thinking about it while I'm working. I'm like, wait a minute. Less than 24 hours later, it was after the cutoff. You can't send money late at night. They all know that. It's not late at night. You can't send money at 4 o'clock through wire. They know that. So less than 24 hours later, they don't lock me in by me giving them a verbal, sending them just a verbal or an email, send me an invoice, and they sent me the invoice. So I guess this is not considered locked in. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. However, they sent me an email saying, Mr. Frisone, your price now is no longer $5,100. It's now $5,250. And please don't quote me on that number. I have no idea how much more it was. I barely looked at it. I do know that the email said something of the sort. We're like the only ones that has. They was telling me the scarcity of a half-ounce Eagle. So I get it. However, I didn't get the part where they're raising the price. And I would have no problem paying it. However, I felt it was the wrong thing. It was less than 24 hours later. I didn't respond. And there was another email come, Mr. Frisone, I'm sorry, that wasn't me who sent you the email. It was someone else that sent you the email. The price is the same. But right before that email, there was that email I was telling you, price is the same. I said, listen, I'm so happy. I didn't realize I didn't lock myself in. So now I'm being a baby, I guess, or being spiteful, sort of. Because it's not that big of a concern for me. So I sent an email back just saying, oh, wow, I didn't realize I didn't lock myself in. yesterday when I did request an invoice, I thought I automatically locked myself in. However, being that I didn't lock myself in, that's great. I'll wait. And that's what I did. So normally I would have an unboxing right now with probably another 5 half-ounce Eagles, which is, I'm ripping myself off. I can go buy 1-ounce Eagles and pay less of a premium, but I do want to fill the rolls up. I'm enjoying doing that. It's not all about, I don't mind spending a little extra money here and there to have enjoyment. So I didn't buy it from them, and I was very upset. But something else came in the mail that I collect, and which I've never shown my collection, which I'll show one, whatever I'm opening right now. However, I did come to thinking, I'm like, you know something? It's the end of the month. I don't even know my numbers yet, but I know I had a great month. Really did. The last 2 days of the month, I did a tremendous amount of business. I mean, based on the percentage, what I did the whole month, okay? So not a tremendous amount of business. Some people will look at it and say, oh my God, that's nothing. I get it, no big deal. However, I did business. That's all that matters. When you're an entrepreneur, I'm happy to do business. There's days that go by, I don't do any business, zero. There's days that go by, we have business. So the last 2 days of the month, we had a great 2 days, and I did one of the biggest transactions of the last 3 years. Around 2-3 weeks ago, and that person that I did a great transaction with, he had a great couple days as well also. So that is a beautiful thing. So everyone's happy. So I decide, I'm like, you know something, the whole purpose of me doing this is at the end, I believe what I'm going to do is sell everything and purchase an investment property and then do it again. I love these hard assets. I love them. I love looking at them. I love buying them. I love everything about them. I love the community. I'm starting to watch more videos more than I ever have because I am going to bed earlier, but I'm waking up much earlier. So when I go to bed, what do I do? I have Apple TV on my bedroom. I put on coin videos, I guess, and gun videos. Pretty crazy, but and motocross and whatever else I like, right? So what do I do with the money? I actually purchased cryptocurrency. I'm like, you know something? At the end of the day, I have already 6 figures in hard assets. I need something else, I guess, you know. So I started buying a little bit of cryptocurrency. So I took $4,000 that I was going to, actually I was going to send them 5,100, but I took X amount of money. I didn't take the whole 5,000 and put it in crypto because I don't know anything about crypto, but I did just on the blind buy something that I already own called Maker. I have no idea what the hell it is. I know my first purchase, I actually bought it on accident. I don't know what it was doing in my buy box, but I hit buy thinking I was buying Ethereum, and I ended up buying Maker. And I'm happy I did because I think I bought it at like 1,500 and it's like 4,000 right now, which is crazy. But I end up buying another 60 shares of Maker. Don't know the exact price, but in a couple of weeks, I'm hoping to show it again. I'm hoping to show you the purchase price, and I'm hoping to show you it goes. Hoping it's higher. If it's lower, you're going to see it either way. However, I did get a text message. I don't know how I did get a text message from the place I was buying. It just said Anthony, and I did question mark, and they said, "Oh, this is so and so," and they never said another word after that. And I didn't say another word either. I would have said, "Okay, what's up?" But I'm just busy. I was busy working. And Thursday and Friday, like I said, I don't have a second until I'm done with my numbers and everything, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. So with that being said, let's open this package that I have sitting on my desk. Like I said, this is something out of the ordinary. Oh, what I also want to do, I'm sorry, you don't see gold in front. Usually you would see gold, and I would be opening half-ounce Eagles. What you do see is a bunch of coins. You might know that they are platinum, 1 ounce. They call them Eagles. They call them Statue of Liberties. And the first year was 1997. I did have every year, but before Corona, I forgot why. I remember why. The same reason when I first started purchasing hard assets. Actually, the second time around when I started purchasing, the first time I saved up $150,000 worth of gold, sold it, gave it to a merchant. That's a story in itself. Then I actually borrowed money against my building. So I took money against my building because what I do for a living, the more money to me is inventory. So what I do is purchase future receivables from merchants. So the more money I have, I'm able to purchase more receivables. So when I start my second year in business, I think it was, ballpark, I own a very small strip mall in New York, and it's been doing the same amount of rent for the last, I'm not the best landlord, it's been doing around the same amount of rent for the last 15 years that I own the building, which I'm happy with, but other landlords probably would have made maybe another quarter more than what I made, or maybe a little more than that. However, I don't raise every year. I don't let them pay the portion of the taxes. They don't pay a portion of the insurance. I think I give them a flat base rent. And unfortunately, the only thing that happens is I make less and less every year because the taxes go up every year. And the insurance goes up every year. And the cost of living goes up every year. But I let them, the rent stay the same. They go up, but not every year. Not even every other year. Because in this particular building, I don't know, I'm afraid they might not survive, and I'd rather have something than nothing. And they've been there a long time, so I'm happy to do it. Happy to not raise their rent. So after getting off on a tangent, so what I was going to say was I borrowed $150,000 against a strip mall that I had. And I was afraid to do it because it was a hard money loan. It wasn't a bank. So the people I know, are wonderful people for doing this for me. But some people are wonderful where you'll borrow money. If you're not able to pay it back, they would sue you. And some people, if you're not able to pay it back, they might not sue you. They might ring your front doorbell and break your nose, or break your legs. I'm exaggerating, obviously. No one would do that. However, this particular person childhood friend but it's business that I took money from. First thing I did, I was terrified to do it. I didn't show I was scared. I took the money, and my partner at the time, my friend, a colleague, whatever it was, we were working together. Neither one of us were making money, but we had a few dollars to invest, and we were investing it in the business. And he's like, "You're out of your mind. You've got to be nuts. There's nothing to be worried about." I'm like, "Whatever. Let's see." Well, his monthly payment within the first 2 weeks, I was already bringing in enough to make his already making what I was doing weekly. I could pay a monthly payment. So that was good. However, it didn't throw me off my path of being conservative, I guess. So my first thing I did, the first $150,000 that I made, every time I brought in $1, I don't care if it was $1, 30 cents went to the freaking taxes, of course. 25 cents I put aside for that loan because I wanted to get $150,000 aside. And what I did was I was hard assets. Just saving. I had more than 150,000 in hard assets. Now I knew at any given time if something happened, I had his money put aside in my safe deposit box. God forbid anything. Tell my wife, listen, the money's in there. You pay that loan off. Don't worry. The building's free and clear again, and you have nothing to worry about. So I had that money put aside. However, I did learn putting that money aside cost me a lot of money. However, it gave me peace of mind. So you have to decide. Is it worth having peace of mind, or is it worth to lose some sleep and make an extra 30% on 150 grand? It's probably worth, it depends on your age, I guess. However, I just started making money again, and I was like I am right now today. In back of my mind, I am afraid of something happening again and this all coming to an end, which is not going to happen, but anything can happen. So in my mind, I was afraid of that happening, and I don't want to screw anyone. So I left that money there. And that money sat there for over a year. So I could have paid them off right away and stopped because it was an interest only. I was paying them $18.75 a month in interest. I think it was something like that, $12.75, $18.75 a month, just interest only on 150 grand. Forgot exactly what that came out to. But it was peanuts compared to what I was bringing in. So once I had his 150 on the side, then I decided, I'm like, you know something? We had it for like, I think on the contract, I think it was like 36 months. So 24 months, let's say. Actually, I think it was 18 months. After the 18th month, the last payment, right before the last payment, I sold everything. And I also learned something about selling hard assets, which, listen to me, if you're looking to buy something like gold and you're looking to flip it, or you're going to have to sell it again in a year or two, don't buy things that are hard to sell. Don't buy what you're looking at right now. Don't buy proofs. I mean, do whatever you want to do, but this is my recommendation. Just buy bullion if you want to do that, because then it's the easiest thing to sell. You know what spot price is. You know you're going to get either a little under, a little over, whatever it may be. You're not going to pay over spot for something, which right now we are paying over spot, but you're not going to pay a premium for a proof coin and then go to sell it and you're not getting that premium back. So I learned that the hard way, but that's fine. I learned it. So again, with age comes wisdom, right? So what I have on the table right now is this thing we're going to open up, and we're going to just take a look at almost every single year of the platinum proof American Eagles or the Statue of Liberty. So I'm going to zoom in. All right, guys, so I'm zooming in, and what you're looking at right now is the obverse of around 95% of all platinum proof Statue of Liberties or platinum proof Eagles, whatever you want to call them. They are originally sold from the US Mint.gov. They come out with a certain amount every year. Some years 15,000, some years 10,000. Every coin has a different mintage. And if you're new to collecting mintage, we use that as the number of coins that were produced. So the lower the mintage, the lower the amount of coins that were produced, the higher the value of the coin in most cases. So this year I happen to have two 2010, so that's why I was able to show the front of this one, and the other 2010 is, you're going to see in a second, you'll see the back of them. So this is the obverse. I'm going to show you the reverse, which is the back side of the platinum proof Eagles or platinum proof Statue of Liberties. I'm going to show you the reverse, and what I did was I taped them to other PCGS and NGC holders, just so I have something to hold them up so I can show them. Hold on. All right, so I'm just going to show you. So 1997 was the first year that they came out. So I'm just going to show you the ones that I have. It goes from 1997 all the way to 2019. What I have, obviously the 20 and the 21s are out, and each one of these have different mintages. So the 97, which was the first year, like I mentioned, there were actually a little over 20,000 of these minted. 98, there was 14,000. 99, there was 12,000. So obviously all I did was tape these onto the front of a holder. Here's the year 2000. So if you notice, all the back of them, they have different scenes. So what are we, this is 2001. 2001, there was 8,909 of these minted. How they came up with that number, I don't know, but I know there was 8969, excuse me, for 2001. 2002, let's see, 2002, there's 9,834 of these minted. So obviously the lower, the more valuable they are. This is the 2003, which there was 8,200, a little over 8,200. I don't have the 04, but I can show you what the 04 does look like. I'm just going to put it up here. Right there's the 04. The 2004, there was a little over 6,000 of these made or minted, and the 2005, which is right in front of you, there was 6,602. The 06 is 9,100 minted. Now again, that's the front of it. Right there's the 2007, which was I believe like an anniversary year, because they also came out with a different set, 2 half proofs that were and then there's also in 2017 there was also an anniversary year. So what are we up to? 2007, right here's 2008. 2008, there was only 4,769 of these. So these start getting a little pricey. What year is this? This is, okay, the 8, excuse me, and 2010. 2010, there's 9,800 of these. Which ones am I missing? I believe the 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm missing the 9. That's the reverse of the 2009 proof. Now, just so you guys know, some of you might not know this, the 2010 and on, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they made the 1/10, the quarter ounce. I don't believe they made those, and also the half ounce for those particular years. So there's a 2010, which is also the same one as that one, the obverse. So the 2010, that yellow sticker on there is what I paid for. I think I paid around $1,200 for it, maybe. We're going back a long time too. I own that for a few years already. So investment wise, we're at, I don't know what I'm up, but or break even. But 2010, there were 9,800 of them minted. The 11, there was 14,000. The 12, there was 9,000. So there's the 2011, and there is the 2012. The 2013, which is, that's what you're looking at right now, that is certified by PCGS, and that coin has a 2013 5,763. It's one of the lower mintage coins. Right there's the 2014. I no longer have that one. That's why I'm showing it to you on the monitor. There is just under, I believe, 4,600 of those minted. You know, don't quote me on these numbers. I could be off a little bit here or there, but this is just for entertainment purposes only. 2015, I believe there's actually under 3,000 of these. And I did have this one as well. I believe I paid over $2,000 for it. Actually, there's 3,886 of them. Now let's go back to mine. All right, 2016. As you can see, there are 9,151 of those. And let's see, what are we up to? 17. I'm just gonna, 17. If you look at it, what does it look like? It looks like the 2000. Sorry for being. It looks like the 1997, because it is the anniversary coin. I'm going to come over here. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. And the last one, the last two that I have are the 18 and 19, the mintages. They're not that low, I don't believe. But that's them right there. And I stopped buying it because I started buying gold and whatever else. I might complete the set, but I'll never be able to complete the set because every single year they come out with new ones. And some of them I don't even like. I buy the ones I like. I also buy the ones I don't like. So what am I, I might as well speak honest here. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you the 2021. They started a new set of platinum proof coins. I believe this set's going to go on for 5 years. They'll have 5 different, I guess, designs over the next, I guess, from 2021 to 2026. So I just wanted to give you a quick view on that. And now we're going to do an unboxing. For those of you that are still watching this video 30 minutes in or 27 minutes in, thank you. You guys are definitely real fans of the channel and real subscribers. I really appreciate it. So for those of you that have been through the same thing that I've been through, you made a deal with someone and then within 24 hours, they try to raise it or change the deal so they could benefit from it. If you've been through that before, which I'm sure we all have, there's a good chance of it anyway. But if you have been through that before, please either subscribe to the channel or please hit the like button, because then it'll just help the algorithms and it'll show more people the video. And like I did mention to you, Friday I was going to buy the 5 coins, and I did not because of the price change they did less than 24 hours later. It's just the way they did it. And again, I would never throw anyone on the bus, so who it is meaningless. There's no benefit for me to because we all make mistakes, and I'm sure it's costing them a little something. They could have sold coins. And however, I purchased this thing called Maker. I just want to show, which I know nothing about. So I'll give you my time frame on this. When I'm ready to sell to buy another asset that's going to make me money, like let's say real estate, that's when I'm going to sell this. And it could be up, it could be down. It doesn't even matter. When the day that I'm ready to purchase something, I'm selling this no matter where it is. I hope it's up, but that just goes to show you how much we know about, how much I know about the cryptocurrencies. I know nothing, and there's a lot to learn. And so me, it's pure speculation. It's no different than going to a casino for me. But that is, I bought a little bit at 1,700. I bought a little bit on the way up to 4,900, and May 1st or April 30th, I bought it. The day they told me, I paid probably like 4,700. I will show you the purchase price and when I go to sell it. But it's up either 200 or 300 points from where I bought it. So, which is much better than gold would have ever done. However, that's okay. Gold is a different investment for me. Gold is just, if it goes up, that's great. If it goes down, it sucks. But it's me just saving money, as you guys know. So let's do this unboxing. Again, I would have an unboxing with gold coins, but I wasn't able to purchase them. So this I already opened up. This is the beautiful knife I use. That's the only reason I have it there. And so, oh God, I hope I didn't show the address. So obviously I already opened it. And let me just show you this. So this is something out of the ordinary for the channel. However, I do invest in other things besides stocks, crypto, hard assets, whatever it may be. So one of the things I found to be very profitable and also enjoyable, because it seems like it does work right now. And in the future, the near future, meaning like 5 years from now, if you want to be aggressive, you could purchase I don't like sport. I don't watch sports. I don't watch basketball. I'm a Knicks fan. That is not the reason why I bought this RJ Barrett. This is a 2019 Prism, number 250, a PSA 10. So this card in 5 years, if this young man does what he has been doing, it's only going to increase tenfold. And I have a few of these cards, and I have quite a few other plays. If anyone's interested in something like this, again, I am not a jock. I'm not into sports. I am just into buying he's not a rookie, but buying rookies that have a lot of potential. And if you could buy them and send them out and have them graded, that's great. But if you could buy them early as a PSA 10 and put it away for a few years or 5 years, trust me, you're going to and they're not that expensive, and it is speculative, but you spend 100, there's no question you'll sell it for 3 or 4 or 500, and it depends on who the player is and what happens to him. So this is a PSA 10. If I showed you this 3 years from now, the odds are this could be a $1,500, $2,000 card, and today you can get it for $150 probably, maybe even $100 if you look around. I don't know, right around there. But you have to know what you're purchasing. Just don't go out and buy a RJ Barrett PSA 10. There's quite a few of them, and this is not a card channel, but there's quite a few of them. So you have to know what you're purchasing. If you see the color on the bottom and the silver, there's other colors and they have different values. So just don't go blindly in there and buy it. So with that, guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoy this long video. I just wanted to do something, and please comment, please hit the subscribe button, and if you did like the video, please hit the like button. Everyone have a blessed Sunday and take care.